Hello. Alright, now this is my coach prep video. Super excited because I've had a little bit of trouble with the Irish accent, so I'm excited to be learning it myself and helping my mom learn it. So my student is my mother. Some of the things I observed was that she does shorten words. She excludes letters from certain phrases. Like, she even brought up the fact that she says bathroom, not bathroom. And ours are very important in the Irish accent, so I think that may be a little bit of an issue. But we'll see, because she is from Texas, so we'll see if she gets those R's. She does have a bit of a drawl when she says certain words, but I don't see that being a real issue. One of the challenges that I do think we're going to have is that she can't hear certain tones. So, I can't hear certain tones, but the tones that I don't hear are different than the tones that she doesn't hear. So that may pose a challenge when I'm going to do the listen and repeat. So I will tell her, I will say words to her, and then have her repeat them back to me. We did this a little bit yesterday with the first video. Right after the first video, we were going over some of the sounds, and she did have some problems with the glottal stop. She also had a problem with a lot of the words that are further back in the mouth. But words that were in the front of the mouth, she didn't have a whole lot of problem with. So we'll see how that goes. Another issue I think we may have is going to be the dental T. That dental T is an issue that I have with the accent. So instead of it's going to be t. So tink and talk, not think and thought. There's no tongue that has to do with that, so that may be a little bit of an issue. So my accent worksheet, I actually do have it printed in color. So we've got it laid out pretty well. I laid it out like this because I thought it may be a little bit more tangible, a little bit more understandable. I asked a few of my friends and coworkers, one of them who actually does teach college level classes, and I asked him for advice on this worksheet, and he even said that the layout would be something he would use in his classroom, so hopefully it'll work for her. Alright, so for the sounds, I've got the R right there. So the R sound is very important in the Irish accent, because it's very clear and crisp. It's not like the trilled or tapped R, so it's like start, it's mark, and mutter, not the trilled or tapped R that you would hear in the Scottish accent. Because a lot of people apparently think that Scottish and Irish sound exactly the same, but it doesn't. We've got the the O sound right there. So whereas in American it would be done, in Irish it's done. It's done. And cup and blood. It's a lot more open, so it's a lot more back here. You have to keep this very open. So we've got that dental T and the dental D right there. So it's later and taught and trink. So it's not like you're saying trink, but it's a drink. Trink. Do you want to go for a trink? And we've got that glottal stop that's not always used. It's kind of like the dropping of an ing. So how we say eaten is wouldn't be eating, it'd be eaten. Later, tight, and true out. Those sounds are very prominent. We've also got this A. So this is the last sound right there. And whereas it would be tap in General American, it's top. It's kind of a open sound that kind of closes off the nose. So when I say top, I notice that I can feel it up here. And fantastic. And cancel. Not cancel. There's no eh sound in it. The oral posture. So the tip of the tongue is really relaxed, whereas the back part of the tongue you're going to keep a little stiff because most of the action is in the front of the mouth. You need to keep this very open. You can feel right here where your tongue actually ends. It's very forward in the mouth. And for emotion, you're going to use pitch and pace. So the pitches will change, and it may speed up a little bit or slow down. Another thing that's really important to know with a lot of Irish accents is the very end. There's a bit of a musicality to it, so it goes up at the end. So later kind of goes up, tight, throughout, it goes up, not down. Key sentence we have that my mom came up with is, the autumn moon was bright and beautiful, shining through my sister's window. Sisters. I replaced the word. It's my mother's window. So the autumn moon was bright and beautiful, shining through my mother's window. The autumn moon was bright and beautiful. See? The autumn moon was bright and beautiful, shining through my mother's window. The autumn moon was bright and beautiful, shining through my mother's window. For the monologue, she wanted to do the song poem. I saw 3 ships. I've got this little section of it blocked off because this is the part she's going to do. We've not scored it yet because I'm going to have her do that tonight as we're going over the sounds, but I've already got the little score card right here. So for what she's going to be looking for. My plan of attack is to go over all of this with her, one-on-one, go over the sounds, maybe add some motions with the sounds, something to help her associate the sound with the body. The sound being with the body is something very important because you have to be aware of what you're doing. I'm also going to show her some videos, the ones on my dialect resources. I'm going to show her those. I'm going to do some listen and repeats. Go over certain words like morning. Make sure that there's no G on the end, so we're dropping some sounds. And words like T. I said T. V, so it'd be te. Or T. However you want to say it. And tree, so it's 3, not it'd be tree because there's no th, there's no but we're going to be doing that. Sorry about that. And for my dialect resources, I found some that I thought my mom might be interested in. I chose Liam Neeson because he's a native speaker. I also chose Ivana Lynch, and can't pronounce her name. Her last name is Ronan. But I found this video of her talking about, she's trying to teach Stephen Colbert how to you do an Irish accent. And she's actually talking about Irish names at the end of the video. So it's fun to see how it's spelled versus how it's said. So it's really interesting to watch. We've got my inspiration images. So we've got this one. So I'm not mad about Irish stereotypes. I'm so mad about Irish stereotypes, I'm going to punch someone after I finish my beer. So this is talking about stereotypes. Got this one. Warning, I may be prone to shenanigans and malarkey. I just feel like that's something very associated with Irish, like the word shenanigans and malarkey. I feel like those are very associated with the Irish dialect. I've also got this picture right here of Ivana Lynch. She plays Luna Lovegood on Harry Potter, and she's always talking about nargles. So I used this right here because of the fact that she is an Irish actress and something that my mom might associate with. But we've also got the guy from Ancient Aliens right here, and it says soup of the day, whiskey, and he's like down here like Ireland. So that is my worksheet and my plan of attack, and hope that I can do this justice. Alright, see how it goes. Thanks.